Okay, it's a video made from the Muscle Tone Bully Camp right here in Mr. Daoud's office. Mr. Daoud, as you was aware yesterday, you know Mr. Quincy from D-Line made a lot of accusations and statements about you.
I've heard.
You know?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard.
Okay, so we're going to take this time to address a few of the issues. Okay, that's cool with you?
Yeah, whatever you want.
All right. First, we're gonna we're gonna start off with the accusations from Mr. Easterly, which is Detroit Bullies.
Easterly.
He says in 2010 he got you your very first bully.
Man,
how you feel about that?
That guy never got me nothing. That guy's so broke. I used to give him money so he can buy food for his family. I used to give him little side jobs that he never did. Spend his time talking on the phone instead of doing work. Still paid him because I felt bad for him. Dave used to buy him freaking shoes and shirts and clothes because he didn't have any clothes. I mean, I used to feel really bad for this guy. But if I'm not the kind of person he really is, man, I have to strike him out of my life, put him out. I even let him breathe to Yoshi for free to help him out. I paid for that little robe reading he had. I even paid for the surgical, everything. I believe with surgical shipping, all that. I don't know what it was around $3,000 some. He owed me a pup, which I never got, by the way. Completely burned me on it. I was just trying to make my money back. I was just really to try to help him out. I let him keep it because he was crying that, you know, he only had one female, you know, survive or some shit. Anyway, it's a long story. That's bad stuff I don't like to talk about, you know. But John's a special character. John's a compulsive liar, okay? If you don't know John, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. You know John, you already know that he's a compulsive liar. There's no questions about it. No one's gonna come forward and take John seriously. He once told me that he did the AI that produced Rock and Ruby, that produced Rockzilla with Rock and Ruby, in Dave Wilson's garage. I've been at Dave's house. Dave don't have a garage. When I told Dave the story, he was dying laughing, man. A lot of shit that would come out of his mouth. Guy end up leaving the ABKC, making up lie after lie about why he left. The true reason he left the ABKC is they tried to help him out. They tried everything for him. He wouldn't take the written test because he doesn't know anything. He knows nothing. He's clueless, and he knew he wouldn't pass the test. And his excuse, he didn't know how to read and write. That's why he wouldn't take the test. So they pretty much, you know, let him go. It's not the first organization that let him go. This guy's been in and out of a lot of places. He was in a group back in the day with I can't remember the group. It's before Elite Edge. It was in a different group. Anyways, he was kicked out of that. He was kicked out of the Elite Edge. He was kicked out of the ABKC. It goes on and on and on, man. He just likes to run his mouth. He likes to use my name a lot to get a little bit of attention. He's an attention seeker, like the rest of these guys talking shit about me and bringing up my name so they can feel somewhat important just because they brought up my name. Well, responding to them is kind of like feeding into it. So this is going to be the last time I respond to anyone talking about me. So I hope everyone get that clear. If you guys want to get famous, find another way. I'm not responding to any of you anymore after this interview.
Okay. Nah, that's it. We're going to move on to another subject. The next subject is, let's see, it's so many. Let's go back to the paying of judges.
Paying the judges.
Right.
I take my dogs to every show all over the world before they champ or grand champ, okay? I can't even name you how many shows Bean had to go to get his titles, okay? If I had to pay someone, I'd walk in and out in one day and call it over with, okay? That's number one. Accusing me of paying just because I have money is a retarded, it's a dumb thing. I take pride in my work, okay? I have a lot of dogs that are not titled. If I wanted all my dogs to be titled, if I paid all my dogs, I have enough money to pay for every one of my dogs to be titled if that was the case, okay? I wouldn't show up to a show and leave without a ribbon, without a placement, okay? What about the rest of my dogs? People who own my dogs, they're winning. Am I paying the judges to pick the dogs that they own too? I mean, just you guys use your brain a little bit. That's just a retarded fucking accusation. And then I heard something else. They said that some of the judges have my dogs. Everybody got some of my dogs. Everyone, Dave, Jay, everyone. If they're picking my dogs, it's because they like my dogs. Why would they not use what they like? They're picking something they like. They're obviously going to want to use it. If I was a judge, my main thing is to see what's out there so that I can improve my program. They have the best thing going for them is they get to travel for free and see all the dogs there is. So when they see something they like and they want to use it to improve their program, it makes common sense. Matter of fact, Them using my dog should be a sign to everybody that, hey, this judge not only picked this dog, but he's actually backing it up by using it. But no, instead you guys come up and, oh, he's paid the judge. Well, look, man, just get over yourself. You didn't win that day, I'm sorry. You didn't get a ribbon, you want my ribbon, I got a box of them. You guys come pick one.
Okay, now the next subject we go revisit is let's see you know, we gotta touch on it, bro. The steroids.
Oh my God, the steroids.
Yeah, let's talk about that and the fact that Mr. Bean has no testicles. And let me ask you this: after we touch on that, later on before we finish the interview, would you mind if we went into the kennel and took a look at Mr. Bean?
Yeah, I don't care. You think a little bit all you want.
Okay. Now, how you feel about these accusations of steroids?
Retarded accusations, just like the rest of them, man. Just like the rest of them, accusing me that Magoo's off of a bulldog, not off of Dax. When the dog is DNAP, I mean, how much more of a stupid freaking comment can you make? That's number one. Then accuse him of being on steroids. All my dogs are built the same. I have videos after videos after videos. They're all muscled up and ripped. It's called muscle tone bullies. Okay? You telling me 6,000 of my dogs are on steroids? Come on, man. You guys, wake up. Wake up. You guys just running your mouth, man. That's all it is. And we made a video earlier. I'm sure you can see anything you need to see in that. You can post that video if you want, James. They can see all of my dogs. They're all muscular, all built, and they all got balls. All right?
Right. No, I understand. You're absolutely right. We made a video earlier, but this is what we're going to do after we finish this. We're going to make a continuous feed so people can't use the edit aspect.
I don't care.
Okay? You know, by me and you being friends, everybody going to swear up and down, you know, that I you know, some master scheme happened. Yeah. So, let's see, as far as the thing that you don't really care about the confirmation of your dogs. You know, how do you honestly feel about that particular thing?
What do you mean the confirmation?
Well, I mean, you know, people have said things about top lines and movement and different things of that nature.
Again, man, everyone's gonna take whatever they can and try to tear it down because the main goal is to discredit Muscle Tone. Discredit Bashar, discredit Muscle Tone. Let's break him down because obviously we can't keep up with him. We can't catch up to him. And if he's still gonna stay on top, we got no chance. So let's find a way to take him down to our level so we might be able to rise. Okay, you guys are fools. You're not gonna rise that way. That's not the way to do things, man. First of all, there's no honor in rising that way, okay? So that's first of all. But then again, what do you care about honor? You're out there talking about the next man and this and this and that. Something that I don't do. I don't talk about you guys. I don't talk about anybody. Even if I don't like you, I don't talk about you. Because you're not important enough. And not only, I have better things to do. Like work on my yard. Work on my program. I got 14 kennels all over the world I need to freaking run. I'm wasting, literally, this is a waste of my time right now. It really is. But I'm going to do it one last time to please my boy. And I'm going to call it done. I'm not going to answer to anyone. So, that is another retarded thing. So you want to answer the confirmation? No dog is perfect. Do I have some dogs that are high in the rear? Yeah, there is. They don't even go in shoring. Do I have some dogs that might not have the best confirmation? Yeah, true. There are some dogs that don't have the best confirmation. Is any of my dogs perfect? No. None of my dogs. But none of your dogs are perfect either. Okay? And specifically the people talking smack, let's just not go on your Facebook and look at the reindeers you got running in your yard and the messes you got running in your yard. And you're actually talking about a dog that's practically perfect. He's not perfect. I know my dog's fault. Some of them have confidence issues. Some of them have maybe aggression issues. Some of them might have confirmation issues. On and on. I can go on. No dog is perfect. God didn't create perfection. None of us are capable of creating perfection. Okay? The world is perfectly unperfect. And that's what makes it what it is. You guys, what you're striving and trying to accomplish, it doesn't exist. Okay? What you want to do is produce a massive bully dog. My goal here, I don't care what your goals are, but my goal, and that's my goal, is to produce bone, muscle mass, not fat, muscle mass, big heads, with the best amount of conformation and structure I can to keep the dog healthy. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. I breed for intelligence too. I don't like a stupid dog. I can't stand a stupid dog. So these are what I breed for. This is what I like. And that's what my customers want. This is what I offer. If you don't like my stock, don't buy from me. You don't like what you see? Skip to the next page. You don't gotta buy my dogs. You don't gotta like my dogs. You don't gotta keep talking about me either. But hey, it's a free world. Do as you wish. As I do whatever I want. Don't tell me when to clean my kennels. I don't tell you when you clean yours. I don't tell you what you sell your dogs for, what you stud them for. You don't tell me I do mine. That's my business. It's none of yours. I'm not sure why everybody's in it. I'm not sure why. Do I owe any of you anything? I don't owe any of you nothing. You haven't done business with me. You haven't bought nothing from me. But I will tell you this. I've been in business a very long time. No one will ever come and say I did bad business with them. I've never burnt anyone. I've never screwed anyone over. I make things right even when I don't have to. I look out for people as much as I can. And I help people out. The ones out there talking, if I put a post the way you guys put a post and see how many you guys have burnt, you guys know what that page would look like. Because I know everything you've done. I've been around long enough to know. And I know how many people you've burned in Holland, Texas. You know what? I'm not even going to name it because you guys are going to know what I'm talking about. I don't want to do that. So let it go. You guys it's best not to accuse someone and point fingers when you got more skeletons in your closet than you can count.
So as far as the skeletons in the closet, are you saying that a lot of people accuse you of having unhealthy dogs? Would you say that the people that are accusing you of this stuff have been known to have plenty of unhealthy dogs? Without going into no names, because we're not going to go into no names. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't even for that. You know what I'm saying? We just asking. Would you say that? The people?
Yeah, absolutely. The people, specifically the people who spoke about me last night, that I did not see the video, but from what I've heard, those particular people have not only owned unhealthy dogs, produced unhealthy dogs, mistreated their dogs, left their dog with poor care, have had dogs die in their freaking care, literally die, and never made it right to the people who that dog belonged to.
Okay, well, let's stop, because again, we ain't gonna go into no bashing subject. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do it, but basically, in so many words, you're saying don't throw rocks when you live at a glass house.
It's exactly it.
Okay, we can say that. You know what I'm saying? What other thing? We did the confirmation thing. We did the steroid thing. We addressed it, Mr. Easterly. What else, man? It's got to be something else. It was a long. We addressed the paying of the judges.
It don't matter, man.
About the what was it? The fact that you pretty much own Demon Boy and you running that whole situation.
I own Demon Boy and I'm running the whole situation?
Yes.
I heard about that. Something about I'm pulling all the triggers and some shit like that. So in other words, according to this rumor, I'm the Rockefeller of the bully world. You're looking at the Rockefeller of the bully world. I'm pulling all the strings. Dave's my puppet. The judges are my puppet. Everybody's my puppet. I don't even want to respond to that nonsense because I kind of like it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna respond because...
Hey, you like it because you're a fucking asshole, man.
That is a compliment. It's just as much as a compliment my dogs are on steroids. That's why I don't really respond to it because I like it. Because it's retarded. I know that it's meant in a bad way. It's trying to make me look bad, but I kind of like it because it's a compliment. If you think my dog's on roids because my dog's obviously amazing, so you're like impressed by him, and instead of giving him credit, you try to find a way around it and you say, oh, he's on steroids. Okay, fine. Whatever you think. Now suddenly I'm pulling all the strings because I'm the Rockefeller of the bully world. Hey, I'm the Rockefeller of the bully world. What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? How do you want me to answer that? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. I produced Demon Boy with Sean Jackson, okay? I saw some of the pups Blueberry had produced. That's Demon's mom, for those who don't know. One of the pups in particular had features that remind me of dogs in my yard. When I asked him who the sire of the breeding and the dam of the breeding were, and he told me, I realized that the sire had some of my blood in it. And one puppy in that litter, only one puppy, had the traits that are in my yard. So I knew by bringing a better quality dog to that program, like Magoo, someone who's very, very consistent, probably the only male that I know that was always hitting home runs with almost everything he touched, could do a better job. And he was closed, by the way. He wasn't open for stud at the time. I offered Sean a breeding Magoo. He had other plans to do Jack Frost. Jack Frost is a monster, and I love that dog.
Who produced that dog?
I'm not sure if it was Ty Lumley or Rachel, one of the two. But
Okay, just to make sure, because it's a few
sure.
Jack Frosters out.
Yeah. Right. Not Jack Frost. Sorry, my bad. Jackpot. My bad.
Jackpot.
Jack Frost is my dog. That's
Okay, Jackpot. That's why I wanted to clear it up. Jackpot. Another badass bully. Jackpot was bad as hell.
Dog, and that was the plan he had to do. So I didn't want to argue. I said, bro, do what you got to do. If you want to run it in Magoo next, I want to do it. And he goes, I can't afford Magoo. I said, Magoo closed. I want the first pick. That is the only way I'll do it. So nobody wanted to do the breeding. He hadn't seen Magoo yet. When he saw Magoo a few weeks later, calls me up and he says, you still want to do the breeding? I said, absolutely. He goes, can we work something out? I go, it's got to be the pick of the litter. Because in my mind, I saw one puppy in that litter that was worth looking at, and I knew there was going to be 1 or 2 puppies in that litter worth looking at. If there was more, great, but I wanted the pick. I wasn't taking a chance on anything else. Demon was my pick. Dave saw the pup since it was born. He was watching it grow up because Sean lives by Dave. Sean asked me if he can have, Dave asked me if he can take the dog from Sean and co-own it with me or work some sort of deal. Me and Dave worked the deal. That's nobody's business what the deal was. Okay? I'm not sure why you guys want to get in other people's business. Whatever money transaction, whatever deal it was done with Demon, it was between me and Dave, and that was it. I have breeding rights to Demon. The dog is owned by Dave. William's taking care of the dog in the UK, promoting him. That's pretty much it. There's really not much to it else than that.
Not to mention, whatever y'all did is between two men, right?
Between me and Dave, and that's the end of the world. But I prefer the rumor that I'm a Rockefeller of the Blue.
Oh, that's what you want to stick with?
Yeah. You guys stick to that story. That is a great story. That is excellent story, by the way. When I pass and I die, I want you all to tell that story. That's a good story. I really appreciate it. And I love the story about my dogs being on roids. Keep that story up.
Okay, now look, speaking of that, let's go on there. So basically what you was talking about genetics and genes and things you seen coming from your particular stock of dogs, the muscle tone line, right? So that's the thing that's pretty much under scrutiny, saying that it's being steroids. So I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Right now, we probably, would you say, 20 feet away from your home kennel. Is it about 20 feet?
Home kennel?
Yeah, not your facility.
Right.
We're talking about your home kennel.
Yeah.
Your personal stock that you keep here at the house.
Right around the corner.
Right, so about 20 yards maybe.
Yeah,
not even that. So would you say that all of them dogs pretty much got them traits?
All of them.
All of them got it? Well, you know what, man? I don't think the people, don't talk about it. Show the people, bro. We gonna follow you.
Before we go see them one day. You all don't get it. Being outstacked all those dogs, being my smallest stud. He's no Magoo. He's no Kaza. He's no Bison. These dogs are bigger than him. Bean is the smallest. Well, one of the smallest. Kyoto's the smallest. Second smallest, okay? All these dogs I keep posting, they're bigger than Bean. They're all 14 to 16 inches. But they're all 80 plus pounds. Most of them are bigger. The taller you get, the more size you're going to have on you. So if you're built just like Bean, but you're an inch taller, you're bigger. So Bean didn't really stack the dogs his size. I think Riff Raff was the only dog that was about a little shorter than Bean. The rest of them were all taller than Bean. Freaking Rocco, he's like 18 inches at the least, maybe 19. All these dogs, they're tall. Blaine is like 17, 18 inches at least. So they're not pockets. He's even stood next to Mufasa. I love that dog, by the way. Amazing dog. His owner's a great guy too. That's an XL. See, he didn't stand next to pocket dogs. At the most part, he stood next to standards and XLs. He did stack to a few pockets, but when that happened, we're not even comparing anymore. I took Bean around for the one reason is that Bean, as an overall put together, structure-wise, I think is more ideal for what I think the breed should look like. I think. I don't know about the judges. I don't know what you all think. That doesn't matter to me because I don't breed for you. And I don't breed for them. I breed for me. And who people who like what I got, they're going to buy what I have. And that's how it goes down. So stop preaching, stop telling me and breaking down and this. You're not going to tell me what to do and how to do it, and I'm not going to change what I do. Tomorrow, I'm going to sell my dogs. Tomorrow after that, the day after that, I'm going to go and make another breeding and produce more dogs the way I like them. And sell them at the price I want to sell them at. Because that's my right. That is my rightful right to do what I want to do. Why y'all in my business? What do you guys want from me? You don't like my dogs, don't buy them. You do buy them. It's that simple. You don't gotta keep talking about me, man. This is getting old. This is the last time I'm responding to anyone. You guys can hate on me, debatable, talk all the shit you want. I'll be posting my stuff, doing my work, making myself, traveling the world, and doing me. Take care of my family, and enjoying my life. Let's go check out those dogs.
Yeah, come on, let's go see the steroid dogs.
Let's go see them, bro.
Yeah, let's see them. Let's see
From now on, I want you to refer to me as Mr. Rockefeller.
Okay.
No more Dawood here, bro. It's Mr. Rockefeller. Should they come on, man? Come on. Should put this video a week later, whatever. $900,000 car price.
You mean the car? Them rims nice, bro.
Yeah. How many tires to go to on the track?
Whoa.
Come on. Look, she's on steroids too.
Yeah, I see. She got to be on it too.
She's on steroids too. Show them, baby girl. Old lady's on steroids also.
Right. How old is she? She still got the confirmation.
Like 6 years old, 5 years old.
But you don't care about your dogs, man. You sell them all, man. Why is she still here at 6 years old?
Because I don't want nobody to breed her. She had enough litters.
Oh, okay. So you care about your dogs?
Jelly Bean's retired. She's not going nowhere. Okay. Come on, let me start now.
Whoa, Mr. Bean.
Oh, by the way, they can't move. They can't run. Blah,
Right.
blah, 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 blah. Bean.
Hell, the way you busting through this.
Here. Come here. Come here. Everybody else, man.
Yeah, the balls. What about this little chocolate boy? Do he got balls? He look like he on steroids too.
Yeah, he's probably on roids too. They're all on roids.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, them balls too. Do he got balls behind you?
Man, she got balls. Come here, bro.
Oh, that's a female?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that bitch bad for real.
You want to see her balls?
Nah, shit, hell. I'm about to buy that bitch.
Yeah, I have 100K right there.
Oh, man, nah, I ain't buying that bitch today. Yeah.
Come on. Get in. Come on, you two. Come on. Yoda. Here, let's go. Yoda. Hey. Come here. Here, get in. Come on. Come on. Let's go, baby girl. Come on, baby. Good girl.
All right, bro, man, and closing up, man. We ain't gonna do the whole hour-long
No, man.
thing. We gonna close it up, man. Anything else you want to say, man?
No, let me just take a tour with this phone.
Okay.
Let them see these beautiful dogs. This is my girl Milan, Kyoto, and Nikita. That's muscle tone, bro. Right there. That's what it looked like. And these are just the guys I have at the house. Beanie. I know, buddy. I'll bring you in the house in a minute. And that's it.